Madam Speaker, thank you for giving me this opportunity to contribute this particular motion. As debated by my colleagues, Madam Speaker, I wish to congratulate the Honorable Passaris for bringing forth this motion for debate in this House. Indeed, it's true that we have various bursaries in this country that lead to duplication, whereby some people benefit more than others, while others miss out completely. However, Madam Speaker, we take the route of amalgamating these particular bursaries to put the fund into one consolidated fund and place it under the management of the Ministry of Education will be making steps backwards. Because we realize the gains made by the NGCDF bursaries that it has brought equality in this particular country. Madam Speaker, we appreciate that from the introduction of the NGCDF, we have had so many day secondary schools in this country. In each and every area of the Republic of Kenya, we realize that almost every primary right now has a secondary school that has been built by the NGCDF. And following that, we find that majority of the beneficiary of the bursaries disbursed by the members of parliament through NGCDF are students attending the day secondary school. Majority of Kenyans who are able to afford school fees for their children, they normally take them to the boarding schools. So when we say that we amalgamate this particular bursary with the other funds and then place it under the Ministry of Education, which is even unable to release capitation fund to these very, very day schools, because you will meet, if you talk to the members of parliament, every time they meet the principals of these schools, they face the problem of release of capitation of these particular schools. So, Madam Speaker, the only thing that we need to look at this particular moment is regulation as a house. How can we regulate so that we have proper legislation to control the issue of duplication, so that when one beneficiary gets from the member of parliament, he should not get it again from the Minister of Education. Madam Speaker, we will not, as my colleague, the Honorable Tretici mentioned to this particular house, that we found that one of the areas that we are talking about duplication, we have the ward level by bursary, we have the county bursary, yet under the Schedule 4 of our Constitution, education, basic education is a function of the national government. The county government responsibilities under the Constitution is pre-primary education. But they have abandoned their primary duties and now also jumped into offering the function of the national government. We will note from the ruling of the court last Friday, when they declared the NGCDF Act unconstitutional, one of the reasons they cited was the fact that the NGCDF function is attempting to delve into functions which are supposed to be devolved. For instance, sports and environment activities. So, if indeed the functions of education are left for the national government, then we must have the money for bursaries just limited to the national government, and the county government, the money that they are channeling for these bursaries forwarded to the Ministry of Education so that it can be disbursed to the needy student. I tend to oppose this particular motion. Madam Speaker, thank you for that.
The Honorable Martin Owino.